Hi there, this is Rich Grof from RG Performance Sales Coaching and Leadership Development. Today I want to talk about the role of adversity in your success. Yes, I said that out loud. You know, there's going to be some adversity. You know what? Here's the deal. There's something important about us setting goals in our lives and having faith or fear and how we step forward and move towards those goals that makes things real. When you set a goal, you got to know that this is what's going to happen. You're going to set a goal, and in your mind, you're going to think that everything's going to fall into place because you've set your goal. Not so. You're going to be tested. The first thing that's going to happen when you set a goal and you boldly confess that you're going to go one direction or the other, and you step out in faith, you will be tested 100% of the time. That test is going to come in a sense of adversity. So when you see adversity come your way, know that it's a test. Know that it's really checking. It's like the universe or God saying, you know what? Are you really serious about what it is you're doing? Are you really focused? Are you really just saying it, or are you just wishful thinking? And that's the thing that's really critical here. Are you wishful thinking, or are you really serious? So when the test comes, know that you've got a choice to make. You've got a choice to, you can actually be like most of us, that'll turn around and maybe complain a little bit or whatever, or maybe not even move any farther and you'll get knocked off your horse kind of idea, and you'll get recalling back to where you started from. Or you'll have the ability that you can turn around and say, this is a test. I need to bear down. I need to get serious about what I'm doing. I need to get more focused, where failure is not an option. You see, if you turn around and take that test on and you turn around and you rattle it, you're going to find a lot about yourself. You're going to find out about what your resilience is like. You're going to find out about what your character is like. And remember, character is what you do after the incentive's gone. So you know what? If there's no incentive and you still move forward and you get more determined, that's the thing that's going to be rewarded here. You will get tested. You have to make sure that that's coming. If it doesn't come right away, kind of breathe a sigh of relief, but know that it's coming. Testing helps us become stronger. Anything that's not tested in life will usually die and wither. Trees that aren't put in an environment where they can turn around and be blown around, and they're in an indoor environment, tend to have what we call loose roots. They're just not going down deep. So trees that have been around for a while, like oak trees that have roots that go everywhere, they'll actually anchor and they'll actually be stronger because the wind's blowing them all the time. The stress and the tension creates muscles. And that's what we got to think about from a business perspective. If everything was perfect, anybody could do it. If everything was easy, anybody could do it. The fact that you've got a little bit of tension and stress allows you the privilege of saying you made it. So that's the thing that's going to create the character and the resilience and the ability for you to move forward in future years. So know that when you get tested and you feel like you've just had somebody kick you in the stomach and knock every bit of wind out of you, and you're down on your knees kind of gone dazed around and you're ready to kind of throw up, know that that's what's supposed to be happening. Know that that's a perfect time that you're going to turn around and decide in a moment's heartbeat whether you're going to turn around and get back up and get feisty and fiery, or whether you're going to turn around and just roll over and fall apart. Your choice is really the thing that's going to make the difference here. It's not about whether this is the, whether you can do it or not. That's not the question. The question is, can you rise to the challenge? So how do you rise to the challenge? Ask yourself that question. Take a look at your history. What kind of adversity have you been through? Have you had adversity as an adult? Have you had adversity in your family? Have you had adversity, whether it be business or personal, all the way back, and even take a look at your schooling? Have you had adversity? Were you the kid that was always getting picked on the playground? I don't know. Somewhere down the line, we've had adversity. The question is, how did you respond? Somewhere down the line, to get to where you're standing today, you've had to handle adversity, and you've had to, rise to the challenge. You've had to become the champion in your life to get where you're standing today. So there is resources inside of you right now that you can grab a hold of and put to use to get to that next level. What are they? Think about those moments. Write them down. And here's the goal. The goal coming out of this, or the objective coming out of this video, is that you would take a piece of paper and you would start to write down all the areas that you've excelled at and all the areas that you've been a champion in your business and your life and everything that you've done all the way back to as far as you can possibly remember. I want you to write down 25 to 50 of those different things that you have done that have made you a champion in your life. You see, sometimes we're so quick to forget all the things that we've done, the things that we've overcome, the challenges that we've faced along the way. We just look at what we're facing today. That resource of just knowing what you're already built on and what you've already built on to create success is a great resource in the moment when you've just had the wind knocked out of you. And you know what? If you're doing something and you're getting the wind knocked out of you, way to go. I'm all for that. If you haven't done anything and you haven't had the wind knocked out of you, I encourage you to try it. It will hurt and it will be scary and you'll enjoy it. If you're doing nothing though, and you have no exhilaration and there's no fears going either way, you got to know that just mediocrity will probably drain you out real quick. It'll take a little while, but before you know it, all that energy is going to be gone. You need to set yourself some goals and such that are going to get you excited. You need to get to the place where you can turn around and execute those, and you need to be inspired by everything that you're doing. Write down everything that you've had happen to you that's been some form of adversity. You need to know that you're the champion in your own life. This is Rich Grof from RG Performance Sales Coaching and Leadership Development. We're creating a leader inside of you. That's our goal. That's our objective. Turn around and write this down so you can see just how wonderful you are when it comes to leading you.